YouTube was good, was good. I know I'm looking crazy. Beard looking crazy. How I got a short, long beard? The shit is short, but the shit looks scruffy and long as a motherfucker. That's crazy. What's going on, man? No, I just gotta I'm gonna come on here and say some things real quick, man. Some things, and I'm gonna get off this bad boy, man. I'm gonna try to make some damn beats or something. I don't fucking know. So let me see. Let me see. So what's good with y'all, man? You know what I mean? What's good, man? What's going on over here, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm over here live and having effect. So you okay? So you know one thing I went, man. I had the whole thing, man. I don't know what happened. What the fuck happened, right? I had the whole setup. I had the other day I was gonna do a show, which I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. I should have just still did it, and I could have broke down some topics. That way, I could have looked at it and reminded myself of what I was gonna talk about. Well, I don't follow my first mind like always. So check this out. So what's going on, man? I'm over here, man. Trying to see what's going on with Gavin Newsom. There's some other things too I want to get into regarding this California money allocating. You know what I'm saying? I want to get into Joe Biden, even though we kind of broke it down on BJ's show the other day. I want to get into Joe Biden, this dude Joe Biden, man, this dude, man, he was just giving, during all that COVID time, man, or the all the COVID relief and stuff after that, he was giving the police just money just to be giving them, man. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But see, I mean, well, this is the thing. If you want to, because most politicians love the motherfucking police, right? But this is the thing: you give quick pro, you give them money, right? But you want if, in order for them to do certain things for you. That's just how politics work. But see, the thing is, Dawson, what's going on? Dawson in the building. You know what I'm saying? So, I just just think that's weird how y'all Democrats are pro police and y'all pro um, but then at the same time y'all would try to low key side with black people when we talk about police brutality, and y'all be bringing in the Benjamin Crumps and the Chumps and what's the other dude name? Lee No Merit. Y'all be bringing cats like that on, and promoting people like that, but at the same time, um, y'all want to still push the police. It's just like the reparations thing with us. Y'all don't think that we should deserve nothing, but then you still want us to vote for y'all and talk about Black Lives Matter and push people like that. George Soros funded groups like Black Lives Matter. It's just, what's going on with these people? What's going on with these people, man? But I'm gonna break down some of this stuff that this dude been doing. A couple people been doing, man, because he's burnt. You know what I'm saying? He's burnt out. I can't stand him. There's certain things that Gavin Newsom has done in California that was good, but the bad outweighs the good, especially when you're doing stuff like trying to push for girls to get, you trying to push for girls to get, you know what I'm saying, to the age for abortions at 12 years old without parental consent, and also for sex changes. So I don't know what's going on with that type of policy. I can't tell you. Um, ooh, that shit is good. Dawson breaking it down already. Jim Crow gave, you know what I'm saying, the police a lot of money during the COVID-19, and the police took out 6 brothers and 2 Hispanics here in H-Town. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you are you rewarding these people? And see, the thing is, police. See, this is what people don't understand. These groups, prosecute, prosecutors' offices, different type of municipalities, you name it, they get state funded. So on top of that, the police be getting federal funded, right? During all that COVID relief and all that time, a lot of entities was getting federal funding, and guess what? It was being withheld federal funding if they didn't do. You see what I'm saying? If they didn't do what the government wanted them to do. If they didn't push the agendas that they wanted them to push, they was withholding their money. Interesting how that works, right? So you want to give the police or whoever these entities money when you feel fit, you know what I'm saying, and have them carry out your agenda. That's politics 101, my peoples. But at the same time, we don't use it like that. Why don't us so-called black people use it like that? Because we got tricked and brainwashed into thinking that people think weird stuff. Yeah, China does on California. People think weird stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like just trust the police, and just it should it just I mean, we brainwashed. You know what I mean? We're brainwashed, man. I don't know what's going on, man. But I do know what's going on. Everybody's controlled and ran. This is corrupt. This is mob town business right here. You see what I'm saying? And government, I think China owns the toll road. They own a lot of stuff in California, right? California, that's what them white conservatives be saying. But yeah, man, I don't know. Let's get into this. Man. All right, let me. My bad. I was trying to send this shit out. All right, so you made all these tiny homes for these people, right? And I'm about to. You made all these damn tiny homes for these damn people. Where the hell's the damn what's the name? Right? And then they're empty. Just like 60-something million dollars came up missing. You know what I'm saying? In the a little bit the middle of this year. You know what I'm saying? For funding for homelessness. What's up with that? 67, what, in the millions of dollars? All of a sudden it just disappeared, right? Let's go. Let me see. Hold on. We're going into tiny homes. Oh, my bad. And other states are empty too, right? I mean, y'all don't see the patterns? Y'all don't see the patterns? Hold up. This is a year ago. I want the newest. Let me see. I want the newest. Let me see. Hold up. Why not? I guess it was a year ago. Fuck it. I thought it was more recent than this. What the hell? Yeah, shout out.
They were freezing. You could. Governor Newsom announced yesterday 12.
All right, so this is fair use, the Copyright Act, 1976, Section 107. This gives me. Sorry about that. This gives me fair use to allowance to report on this video for commentary purposes and educational purposes. All right, so let me get into this real quick.
100 tiny homes will be built across the state for those experiencing homelessness. Sacramento will be getting 350 of them. Now, this is not the first time that tiny homes have been attempted to help the unhoused here in Sacramento, and ABC 10's Devin Truby joins us live and has a look at how leaders plan to make it a reality.
That's right, Luke. The governor allocated 350 of those homes to come to the capital city, but Sacramento has struggled with its own tiny home community. Here it is. Take a look at it off of Florin Road and Power Inn Road. 100 homes sitting empty that were supposed to be open in November.
On any given night, more than 9,000 men, women, and children sleep on the streets throughout Sacramento County without a roof over their heads.
We do not have enough beds. We're currently out on the WX corridor now. We have 3 teams out there that are working to bring people in, but they need some place for people to go.
Yesterday, Governor Gavin Newsom announced Sacramento will receive 350 tiny homes for the unhoused that will be set up at Cal Expo.
I get it. You want to see progress and you want to see it now.
As for what progress looks like, the city and county are still figuring that out. Both told ABC 10 today they are working closely together to develop an operation plan and what the roles for each will look like. A community for the homeless, whether it's trailers or tiny homes, is a massive undertaking. We've seen it firsthand with the county's attempt at opening 100 units at a vacant lot on Power Inn and Florin Road. The homes are there, but after almost a year, they still sit empty. Back in September, the county told ABC 10 the delay was due to building permits, ordering materials, and additional community outreach. Issues referenced to Sacramento Mayor Darrell Steinberg when he was asked about the timeline of the project at Cal Expo.
I think it's all going to be about procurement. As quickly as they can procure the homes, I think we'll be able to get this going. But, been around long enough to know that while I would want it to be next week or 2 weeks from now, it's probably several months.
Using CalExpo as a site for tiny homes has been something the mayor has been trying to accomplish for years. Back in 2019, City Council voted to fund a homeless triage center in the parking lot, but CalExpo's board never took up the issue, and nothing ever happened. Governor Newsom promises the homes will be set up at CalExpo in months, not years.
The mayor strongly believes that this is the answer because even with all the resources from the city and county joint agreement, they do not have enough beds for them. And you and I cannot see a visible change unless there are beds to put people in who are experiencing homelessness to get them off the streets, Luke.
More great reporting from our Devin Truby. So frustrating to see those empty tiny homes there behind you. Devin, thank you. The homes were supposed to be constructed by this fall, giving the city and county 6 months to figure out a site or sites and contractors. Now, to put that into perspective, that's about how long it took the city to stand up the last tiny home community from the vote to construction.
A fourth-generation Anaheim resident, our city councilwoman Natalie Rubalcaba is working hard for us, addressing the homelessness crisis by creating more affordable housing for working families, improving.
For example, this commercial. This is a Latina Mexican lady, right? She's running for some kind of office, and look at the commercial. She talking about, you know what I'm saying, affordable housing. She talking about homelessness, right? And look at the Latino family right there. That is right here. These people, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at these other groups. These other groups, they look out for their people. See, the thing is that other groups look out for the people, and their politicians look out for their people. That's the thing. Their representatives, so-called supposedly, that's in Congress, looks out for them. You know what I'm saying? Ours do not, right? But see, we call ourselves black, which there's no standing in the law, so there's a technicality with that. They got the fake status called white. You know what I'm saying? And that's a technicality with that because that's a fake status. So, you know what I mean? So that's something right there. But that's another story. But just pay attention. Everything is symbolism. You know what I'm saying? Communication is 90% visual and 10% verbal or some bullshit like that. But yeah, real spit though. Pay attention to these commercials and these advertisements for these policies. See, why would I vote? I mean, no offense. I mean, that's good. She's pushing affordable housing. I think that's great. You know what I mean? Probably for every, I guess for every race. I don't know. But the thing is, see, you got, this is in Anaheim. I guess she's running Anaheim. I'm the kind of cat. I don't vote out here. I wouldn't vote for anything out here. You should vote for your sheriff. Why am I going to vote for my sheriff for? What am I going to vote for a sheriff for? What am I going to vote for a law enforcement person for? I don't think that makes any sense. What is the law sheriff leaning on? What does he agree with me on? What kind of policies is he pushing? What kind of policies he ain't pushing? You know what I'm saying? What is he strict on? What is he not strict on? How does he feel about police brutality? How does he feel about going upside of somebody's head? Right? How does he feel like busting somebody's ass? That's what I want to know. If I was to vote for a motherfucker sheriff. But see, I don't think that kind of shit makes any sense because most of them, look at Eric Adams, he's a fucking idiot. And he was an ex-cop. Oh, you wouldn't even think he's an ex-cop, the way he roll, the way he moves. You see, why would you're an ex-cop, but you letting all these migrants to one state that's already overpopulated and overcrowded already. But you don't think there's gonna be crime and shit? See, I mean, come on, dude. Like a 10-year-old could tell you that. But this is supposed to come from an ex-cop, right? I get it. Right, let's go.
Public safety and fighting for a new neighborhood fire station.
And see, that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to promise you all types of bullshit so you can vote for them. But isn't that doing something for you? Doing something for you and you doing something for them, but at the same time, they just promise you. Most of the time, they don't do it. Let's go. All right, so we'll get to that booty gag in a little while. I want to okay. So all this like $67 million. Booty gag. Damn, how it just disappeared out of the blue sky, right? That shit just walked away and shit. That $20 million, right? I'm tripping. This is it. No.
.com is the best way we found working together as a team, and we move mountains with it.
Scathing new report tonight about California's response to the homeless crisis. The state auditor says the state has spent $20 billion in 5 years, but can't meaningfully track the spending or measure results.
So see, it's easy to do that. It's just like taking candy from a baby. Who the fuck would care how a homeless person felt? Who the fuck would care if a homeless person, you know what I'm saying, got the short end of the stick? Who the fuck would care if the homeless motherfucker, I mean, after all, the homeless person is homeless, right? You would think that the homeless person, quote unquote, don't got nothing to lose, right? You know what I'm saying? And see, it's like stealing candy from a baby. You take from these people, nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna feel any kind of remorse. I mean, what does that tell you? I don't know. Is that? I mean, boy, I tell you, this is crazy. This is off the hook. Hold up. And we just don't know where we're at and just bounce. But damn, dude. Okay, so check this out. It's funny, dude. So if any little shadiness or if there's any little mishaps on your taxes, the IRS is gonna come knocking at your door. But so all your money has to be accounted for by them, or your tax, whatever the fuck revenue. But at the same time, the city spends millions and billions of shit, and their shit don't have to be accountable. Where was the audit at before? So no, ask the question, huh?
Well, KCAL News reporter Joy Benedict is live in North Hollywood tonight with more. Joy?
Yeah, guys, I mean, this was a very lengthy audit that was put out by the state earlier today. And what it shows is really everyone's fear, right? That we're throwing a lot of money at a problem and the problem isn't going to be fixed. And although that may be what the audit says on surface level, those who work with the homeless say it's just not that simple.
That's true.
In a community like the Arts District of North Hollywood, the streets are always packed with patrons, neighbors, and the unhoused.
They clear them and then they come back, then they clear them, then they come back.
I've only been in the area since 2018, and in those few years, I've seen it increase almost exponentially. It is very sad.
Numbers a new state audit confirm, as the state legislative audit committee released a report saying that homeless numbers jumped 53% in the last decade, with an estimated 180,000 people unhoused in California. That's despite the spending of more than $20 billion.
Look, and most of them people is black. Most of them people in LA, homeless people look like me and you. That's the crazy. But see, I get it. It's two double entendres, right? You got one strike, you homeless, and another strike, you so-called black. So guess what? Why would I give a fuck? But the migrants are so-called homeless, so-called, and guess what? Everybody want to roll out the red carpet for them. But see, that lets you know that these people are all immigrants, and we're not. We're the original people. That's why they're doing us like that. You know? Because. And then they say, oh, they're replacing us, but y'all replaced us, though. So, you know what I mean? It's history repeats itself, I guess, right? 53%. Give it 10 more years
to stop it.
My initial reaction is that this is a big problem.
Political analyst Jessica Levinson says the even bigger issue in the report is the lack of accountability, as the audit can't verify that 3 of the 5 homeless programs the state is funding
be shifty on your tax.
And the government is failing to account for where the money is being used and if it's being used wisely.
They're not saying the money was misused. They're saying they just can't account for where the money went.
There certainly are no allegations here of misappropriation of funds, but this is just a black hole in a space where we need information.
But those who work with the homeless say it's just not that simple.
The key reason that our homeless numbers are going up is because more people are falling into homelessness.
Stephanie Klasky-Gamer is the CEO of LA Family Housing, which helped 15,000 people last year alone, either experiencing homelessness or fighting to save their home.
The funds that were audited were all emergency response programs that came out during the pandemic.
She says she knows how her agency's dollars were spent, but since state dollars are mixed with local funding, they just may be harder to trace statewide.
I imagine that gathering data.
She said this happened during the pandemic. You feel what I'm saying? Right? During the scamdemic. Yo, what up? Right. What up? Yeah, I'm on here right now and shit. I was just I just hit you up and shit on Facebook. You can jump on and shit. Yeah. All right, for sure. Hold up, man. All right. Hold up. All right, my bad. I'm about to drop a couple of these links right now, man. Yeah, this is, people stealing, man. People stealing, man. And the government's the biggest thieves, man. The biggest burglars, right? Let me please show you, man. What the fuck? Hold up. My bad, y'all. Sorry about that. My bad. Hold up, y'all. Okay, so that's crazy though how they doing it.
Because of how these funds were released is more challenging, not because the funds haven't had an impact.
The two programs the audit said are clearly working are CalWorks and Project Homekey.
Project Homekey dollars were used to purchase motels. So that's an easy quantifiable measure. You received $100 million and you bought 10 motels.
But she says the bottom line is the funds used to fight homelessness are key, not only for those living on the streets, but everyone in this state.
Homelessness is a crisis that responds to resources.
Something else interesting I found in this report is there was another section that talked about the number of people that were helped. It was about 321,000 statewide that were taken off the streets, either into permanent housing or temporary housing. And of the 250,000 or so that ended up in temporary housing, only 13% of them left to then go into permanent housing. Obviously, that is something that any agency here wants to fix. I'll send it back to you.
All right. Thanks so much, Joy.
Yeah, isn't California at a so-called deficit? I thought California was at a so-called deficit, right? Because look, I thought California's at a so-called deficit because that's why Gavin Newsom is cutting these jobs. He was about to where I'm out here in Orange County, there's a place called Anaheim. He was about to cut, they were about to fire 200 teachers just from the Anaheim School Union High School District alone. 200 teachers. But they protested and they kept their jobs. So my thing is, who's gonna fill them seats though of them 200 teachers? See, we gotta ask questions. We gotta ask questions. We don't be asking enough questions. That's the thing. That's ridiculous amount of numbers. That's ridiculous. All right, so we'll go to Booty J. Booty. Too Black, Too Strong. What's up, man? What up? All right, so let's go to Booty Gay. Booty Gay, you know what I'm saying? Wait, let me see. What'd she say? Buttigieg, we trying to do? So Buttigieg, how the fuck you spell his name? Buttigieg. Who the fuck are these motherfuckers from? Buttigieg. Buttigieg. Let me see. How the fuck you spell? How do you spell his name though? Pete Buttigieg. What is it? Pete. Is it Pete? Peter. I don't even know how you spell this motherfucker's name. I didn't spell it right. Buttigieg. Where the fuck his name is? Let me see. Why can't I find? Hold up. They said Alex Jones bragged about having $5 million in the bank. I wouldn't be surprised. Damn, shit, I can't find that motherfucker. Oh yeah, Booty. Yeah, there we go. Big Shaq in the building up in this motherfucker. Yeah, let me know if you want to jump on. I'm gonna have to probably get a couple of y'all on, man. If y'all want to jump on, man. Booty J. Booty. This nigga. That's really his name too. That's crazy. Booty J. Nigga, where is this motherfucker from? Lithuania or something? What the fuck? Motherfucking hungry or something? Hold on. Let's see. Booty. This nigga really got the booty is really in this nigga's name. Interesting. Oh, so it was about those EVs, huh? Okay, let me see. Was it this 4 days ago?
A fourth-generation Anaheim resident, our city councilwoman Natalie Rubakava is working hard for us, addressing the homelessness crisis and improving
electric car. Why would you push electric cars? That's stupid. I mean, well, my bad, to control people. That makes sense. Control the next motherfucker. Let's go.
public safety. That's why Anaheim residents are standing with Natalie. Vote no on the recall.
Okay, they got a little hip hop, little beat, man. Everybody want. I'm telling you, boy. Everybody, they buy our shit, man. Even these little news media places, they want to use hip hop beats, and you know what I'm saying?
Welcome to Free Media. I'm Robbie Suave.
And I'm Amber Duke. CBS News.
Oh, Robbie, that's the dude from the other spot, from the other.
News's Margaret Brennan couldn't help but laugh in Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg's face as he defended the
Secretary. By the way, let's go.
Biden administration's fledgling electric vehicle push. Let's watch.
The Federal Highway Administration says only 7 or 8 charging stations have been produced with a $7.5 billion investment that taxpayers made back in 2021. Why isn't that happening more quickly?
So the president's goal is to have 500,000 chargers up by the end of this decade. Now, in order to do a charger, it's more than just plunking a small device into the ground. There's utility work, and this is also really a new category of federal investment. But we've been working with each of the 50 states. Every one of them is getting formula dollars to do this work, engaging them. And the first handful, again, by 2030, 500,000 chargers. And the very first handful of chargers are now already being physically built.
So that's the pace of government work. 7 or 8 currently, but we're going to have, what did you say, 500,000 by the end of the decade? I don't think the math quite works out on that. What's going on here?
Yeah, it's been 3 years for them to get 7 or 8. So by my rough calculations, we might have 30 by 2030. So
glorious.
Well short of the half, what is it? 500,000 goal, 500,000. What's amazing about this entire interview is that Pete Buttigieg is actually routinely mocked by Margaret Brennan for the ridiculous things that he's saying. Elsewhere in the interview, Margaret Brennan points out that most Americans actually don't want to purchase electric vehicles, which is sort of a wrinkle in the Biden administration's plan. She plays a clip from Trump asserting that fact and says he's not wrong. And Pete Buttigieg goes, no, he's totally wrong.
And by the way, if they do want to buy them, they can't buy them from China anymore. There's like 100% tariff that Biden just implemented. I would say, like, look, I'm fine with electric vehicles. If people prefer them, then they can buy them. And once or if they ever become economically viable for people en masse, that's fine with me. I don't have anything against them. They clearly should not be forced on people by our government, as Buttigieg and Jennifer Granholm and everyone else.
That lets you know that we don't control shit. That lets you know we don't control nothing. You know what I'm saying? That lets you know that we don't, you know what I mean? We don't own nothing. We don't control nothing. We don't, you know what I mean? All this stuff, just because you could go and, you know what I'm saying, go to the store and shit, that don't mean that you're free. Just because, you know, you can go to Walmart, you know what I mean? You go to the strip club, you know what I'm saying? None of that shit means nothing. None of that shit don't mean nothing. I could go to the motherfucking store. I could go, you know what I'm saying, to the spot. You know, this is all bullshit to me. If you ask me, if I was asked, you know what I'm saying, being asked, this is all bullshit. It's all, you know what I mean? It's just control. Why are we should stop paying taxes? Fuck it. I mean, why are we paying these motherfuckers taxes, man? Why are we, you know, relying on and being reliant into the government? Why? If they're controlling you like that, they act like we're are we their kids? We're their kids, huh? Let's go. We the kids. Let's go. Booty gay.
Are eager to do. Every time Democrats are asked about gas prices, that's their answer. Like, well, why don't you buy an electric vehicle? Well, they're not affordable. They're not available. And they're making it like almost virtually illegal to actually buy them from China, which, like, I know is our global rival and is not a good country, but is making them successfully. And if people want to buy them, they should just be able to buy them from there or from wherever. But we can't make things cost effectively in this country anymore because of the stranglehold of regulation. I bet you have to get, and he's right about that it's hard to build these things because you got to get environmental clearance and labor clearance and everything, all the stakeholders and all the different agencies and bureaucrats that have to sign off on just building this charging station. No wonder they've only built 7. I'm amazed they've even managed to build 7.
It's pretty incredible as well that they have been massively subsidizing the entire EV industry in the United States, and people still don't want to buy them. Right. You basically saw a minor uptick in people buying EVs in like 2021 to 2022, maybe a bit more in 2023. But the market's pretty much tapped out, and that's with the $7,000 or however much tax credit that you get when you buy an EV. And then meanwhile, all of these manufacturers, the auto manufacturers, have scaled back their construction of EVs because they've realized that the market simply doesn't exist for them. So Ford and Chevy, which are two of the companies that Biden has repeatedly had at the White House to tout their EV programs, are pulling back on their manufacturing of them. And rental car companies like Hertz are pulling back on EVs in their fleets because, surprise, surprise, when people rent a vehicle, they don't want to rent an electric vehicle that has a smaller range that you're able to drive in it. You have to rely on a very minimal.
See, that lets you know they don't have to. We say, oh, they don't think. They think on this shit, all right. They think years ahead, and that just goes to show they don't give a damn how we feel. They don't give a fuck if you're comfortable, uncomfortable. They don't give a fuck if you this way, that way, and tossing and turning, and they don't give a fuck about that shit, man. It's just all about money, and it's all about getting an agenda push with these smart cities and these 15-minute cities. You know what I'm saying? That's a good point. I mean, why would you want to have all types of Teslas? I would, if I was a rental place, I would get some Teslas and some of those new electric cars, but not a whole fleet of them motherfuckers. That shit don't make no sense. Yo, Shaq, what up? Yo. I have to get Dawson on here too, man. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, man?
Man, they not like us. They not like us.
Right?
Freaky ass nigga. He's a 69 God. 69 God.
Motherfuckers still bumping Drake and shit too. Like
oh man, he's done, son. He's done. He's cooked.
All the motherfuckers. I don't really like, to be honest with you though, man. A lot of them dudes is like the industry. I can't, you know, like I've met cats in the industry and know people that know people in the industry, but at the same time, I know that there's a lot of bullshit that you have to do to get that fame. And I think that's kind of weird. Like, yeah, that just goes to show that there is some evil involved in that shit. Because it can't just be success and like, is success a real thing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like if you think about it, a lot of people that are in these societies are the ones that are really successful. They're in these sororities, and if you think about it, you know what I'm saying? And why is that? You know what I'm saying? It's like only a certain chosen few. Like that whole, oh man, you could do anything, you could be anything in this world. Is that necessarily true? You could be the president if you wanted to, but damn, isn't the president selected? How is that possible? Is this motherfucker? That's why I'm not going crazy over this shit. What's this shit called? This election selection, because the motherfucker selected. So I can't cry foul or this and that because it's rigged anyway, though. Oh, it was rigged, okay, but it's already rigged anyway, though, because they're selecting the motherfucker for you and they're trying to make it seem like you have some kind of say so. You don't have no say so. You don't even have no say so in these damn electric cars. What the fuck make me think we got to say so in picking these motherfuckers, picking the president? We don't, this sensationalism shit is crazy, man. We be on the sensationalism shit.
Yeah, man. Heard they got Busta Rhymes, man. Woo! Huh?
Oh shit. What was it say about Busta Rhymes?
Man, they trying to say this nigga ordering big butt dudes, nigga, big butt boys and VIPs for the VIP section. Hey, come on, man. What's going on, Frank?
Dude, you can pick and see, just like I be tripping off these simps that pick the wackest bras that have money, like, or the sexy reds. I'm not. Who said that? It was a nigga from. It was a crip 40s and shit. A dude named X4, young dude. I love, and nobody was even like. I agree fully with what he said. He said, check this out. I would never get no sexy red type, or no, he said a sexy red type bra. Nigga, he said you walking down the street and see a sexy red. That's true, dude. I'm gonna get something imported from fucking Jamaica or imported from motherfucking Kentucky or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get the baddest, dude. And it don't even necessarily have to be about looks either. Oh, it's gonna be about looks a little bit, but it's gonna be about personality, bro. It's gonna be about cooperation. It's going to be about, you know what I'm saying? And all these dudes about, no, we're not all about looks. You guys are getting the BBLs because you want to get that shit. A man didn't say, hey, you should let me make up a BBL and fucking start a trend. Like, nah, dude. That was some shit that started in another Brazil somewhere, in another fucking country. That's, you know, some broad put another fucking broad onto, or some broad looked on social media and see another broad with a fake big ass butt that looks like a wasp and shit, like a ant, or you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's all that is. Monkey see, monkey do.
Right. So, but the Brazilian chicks, they got natural butts though, right?
Certain ones, yeah. Like, but see, I think low key. To be honest with you, I think that kind of started with that tranny shit, low key, bro.
That's most likely. Yeah, them gay dudes getting the butt injections and stuff. Yeah. They made
like in these other countries and shit. That shit is, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's where that came from. You know what I'm saying? But the lashes, all that shit, if you think about it, I've heard that shit was like for like transgender like prostitutes, bro. And even regular prostitutes.
Well, yeah, you can look it up. You can look up. I mean, you can do a search right now, man, while we're doing it. Just do a search right now and look up who created the penny, who came up with the pantyhose, who created the eyelashes. And it's gonna tell you. Do a live search right now. And what was the purpose of it?
Let's see.
I mean, like I said, Frank, it's the vanity, baby. We are in vanity mode, autopilot. You know, chasing that tail, man. Pin the tail on the donkey.
Carl Nesser, German-born inventor, hair specialist, 1903. Selling them in London to Lon and used the profits to fund the next invention. So some German motherfucker made up the eyelashes. Who had fake eyelashes?
But yeah, they market vanity, man, and a lot of our people, especially in the United States market, you know, it's heavy buyers, you know, for vanity, beauty,
right,
cosmetics.
What is this nigga see? Damn, how could you? I can't. He said they can't. I heard that they can't wipe their ass with them big old fake asses. But see, and it's shaped funny. It's not even like it makes it to where it just puts more fat on the ass. And,
Oh man, it's got me breaking up on my side.
They'd be like, "Oh, it sits up." That's it. It don't look like it sit up. Just look like they put more fat.
Is that my mic or your mic, Frank? Breaking up, it's choppy.
Oh shit! No, that's not mine. Wait, hold on, wait. Hold on. All right, what about now? Can you hear me? Is that better? Man, why people don't invent everything everywhere? That's a damn lie. We got thousands of inventions in this motherfucker. White people hardly invent anything. We give them the credit for every fuck the motherfuckers. We give them what do we give them? You know what I'm saying? We give them the credit that they invented some shit. That shit's a bunch of bullshit, dude. You know what I'm saying? They take our inventions and our credit. But they just make you think, dude. You know what I'm saying? It really does. All right, so we going in over here. You know what I mean? Over there.
Charging network. And a lot of people just aren't familiar with them. So when you rent a vehicle, you obviously don't want to rent something that you're not familiar with driving. And so all of these market forces are flying in the face of the regulations and the money that the Biden administration is throwing at the EV market. And even with all of the government money, they're not able to convince Americans that this is a sound investment for them.
Because a lot of the regulations and just the bureaucracy, the red tape are so exhaustive. Like this is such a good example of the kind of Biden administration approach where we're going to subsidize something. We're going to give people money to buy this. We're going to give firms money to manufacture this kind of thing. We're going to use money to encourage it, but we're not going to change any of the red tape that gets in the way of actually building charging stations or providing this product. So it will still, I mean, this is what's happening with the microchip factories and everything else. Like they're trying to subsidize it, but it's still but because they have so much regulation around it, it's still too difficult to do. And so that ends up, so then we're just wasting government money, wasting taxpayer money directed by the government on something that they're getting in the way of the market allowing to succeed if it is going to succeed. So it's just a totally mixed up procedure.
Yeah, and I think, if they allowed the market to work itself out, probably over 10, 20 years, you would have companies
You'll
being
have
able
more
to,
of these. I fully believe it,
they would be able to figure out how to manufacture these things more cost effectively.
I think I'd rather rent one, frankly, to try one out if I was
Just see if you like
I
it.
could see
Sure.
rental companies.
That's
doing
fair.
It. Yeah.
But I did want to go back to what you said about people should just be able to buy them from China,
Yeah,
because
go
I
ahead.
totally disagree.
Why?
Because there's a national security issue involved
Oh.
here.
All right, okay. So y'all get the point with these motherfuckers over here. Yeah, dude was Yeah, dude. I was thinking the same thing, Junior Coltrane. Limp wrist like a motherfucker, dude. Straight up. I was thinking the same shit. He got them vibes, them tendencies. Okay, so man, never lied. That's one thing about us black people. We be on it. We be on the vibratory frequencies like a motherfucker. Attempts to court black voters. Okay, so this is. I'm glad. You know what I'm saying. I had a list of shit I was gonna report. It was gonna be some really dope shit. I forgot though. You know what I'm saying. I smoked too much, and then too the fact that I just had all types of bullshit going on. This shit. Man. I had a vacation and just.
Eat sip water priced like liquid gold. Our guests tonight are expecting the cream de la cream.
We're gonna go on this dude right here. I want to see. I kind of want to. I don't want to. Like, you know what I'm saying, rape Dan Calloway's video, but Dan Calloway put up a good video on this dude looking like, you know, and pointing out the fact that they look like it was a different type of Joe Biden. It looked like it was AI. His eyes was big and it was glitching and he didn't even never blunk his eyes one time. It was weird. I might play that. So let me see this dude right here. This dude's burned, man. All right, fair use 1976 under section 107. This gives me allowance to report on this video for commentary purposes and educational purposes. All right. Let's do it, man.
Your vote in 2024, we're going to make Donald Trump a loser again.
That was President Joe Biden's message to a cheering crowd Wednesday at an historic boarding school in Philadelphia, as he began a new push to court black voters.
He looked like a robot, like he's moving hella like RoboCop type shit. You know what I mean?
Voting block that is showing signs of weakness.
Look at her. Yeah, I can't. Motherfuckers really voted because I voted this dumbass. I voted for Kamala Harris, but damn, she's not the president. What you mean you voted for Kamala Harris? Because she was and didn't he pick her as VP at the end, at the last minute? Let's go. Let's go. We didn't know she was going to be the VP, dude. He just said he was going to pick a so-called black woman. Come on, Charlamagne be lying. See how I just pointed out how you lie. You talking about you going to pick a black VP, right? For one, because it's bullshit. Because fuck, if she black or not, what the fuck is her policy, right? What is her stance on motherfucking police? What is her stance on black poverty? What is her stance on black wealth? That's what I want to know. Right. And then two, you see what I'm saying? You basically you know what I'm saying? You push all this shit, it's just crazy, man. You know what I mean? We just go Google Gaga over Kamala Harris. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, or we go black over or go crazy over a black candidate, supposedly. But like I said, what is their stance? I digress. So I don't know. Let's go.
It's for Democrats ahead of the November 5th election.
Because black Americans voted, Kamala and I are president and vice president of the United States.
So at the very end, when it's come damn near down to voting time, fucking 3-4 months away, this motherfucker want to talk shit and talk about black people now. See, we're like trauma-based people or something, because we don't get it. We don't understand. This shit is fake. It's not genuine. We like Johnny come lately ass motherfuckers. We like people that are full of shit. We like people that lie to us. You know what I'm saying? Versus people that are true to us. This dude is full of shit. Let's go.
Black voters have historically turned out for Biden and Democrats, and were a key reason he beat his Republican rival Donald Trump in 2020. But polls show
I really don't believe that. I don't believe that. You know what I believe? Why he beat him? Because he's selected again. That's why. There's no conspiracy. Oh, it's because of this and motherfucking Russians and all that shit. Nah, it's because they selected this dude, just like they selected motherfucking Donald Trump before him. So it's okay. So it wasn't a foul when they elected Donald Trump, right? Selected Donald Trump. But it was foul when they elected Joe Biden. It's the same shit. Didn't they fraud what's his name? Al Gore in the 2000 motherfucker versus George Bush? Didn't they fraud him out of the motherfucking election? It's all staged. They're selected. It's like a basketball game. It's fixed. You really think it's real? That shit is fake. That's true, dude. He does want to feel low self-esteem and weak. Yep, that's true. That's true as hell, man. He try to he act funny towards black people. Joe Biden, he always did. He said some crazy. Dude, I find him in court. He was saying some crazy shit about black people. I'm like, damn. This shit, man, make Hitler want to. Well, my bad, I can't say Hitler, dude. I can't say that. This make the Klan want to blush, right? But my bad. Oh, he was down with people from the Klan. Let me shut up. Let's go.
They could be less supportive of him this year. And while Biden ran through a list of his achievements as president, alongside his VP Kamala Harris, he also took multiple swipes at Trump.
It's clear that when he lost in 2020, something literally snapped in the sky. No, I'm serious. That's why January 6th happened, when he unleashed an insurrection.
But see, okay, for one, that just goes. I really think this is all. It was staged. I really don't think. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really think this was all staged. I don't think. You know what I'm saying? There was way more serious shit happening, like people being forced. You know what? To be protesting and going to the state capitol for. I'm sorry, versus this stupid shit. I think this was staged. I'll be honest with you. It was. I think this shit was all fucking orchestrated. And then how do we really even know that these people are really in prison? How do we know that? Where's the proof? You know what I'm saying? This could be all crisis actors. When you get you get a lot of people like that in situations like this and big events like that, that's crisis actor shit. You know, you fucking hire a gang of motherfuckers, like I said, to prop shit out and have these motherfuckers create a fucking event. Just like you did Black Lives Matter, the same thing. Crisis actor. Motherfuckers, George Soros funded a bunch of white people. We didn't get that was a red flag. It was a gang of white people. It wasn't a red flag. These Palestinians, these black people talking about, oh, I'm black for Palestine, free Palestine. Motherfucker, free Compton. Free motherfucking Detroit. Look at Detroit. All them black motherfuckers that say that we should go to Detroit. My homie just came back from Detroit. There'd be nobody outside, bro. Detroit looks like like an abandoned town, like a war zone. And that's Detroit. Isn't that the United States or no? Excuse me. We believe everything that we hear, dude. Like that's problemsome. That's troublesome. I have a problem with that. I have a big problem with that.
Now he's running again, and he's clearly unhinged. I'm showing you who I am, and Trump has shown you who he is. And today, Donald Trump is pandering and peddling lies and stereotypes for your vote so he can win for himself, not for you.
Democrats have long banked on strong voter turnout in Philadelphia, and more recently, its suburbs.
The president only makes like like what, $2,000, $100,000, or it ain't even a lot. What is he talking about? I don't get it. Like, so you win for him? The fuck is that? He was his junior high, so he could win. So he could be popular. All the little bitches. Joe Biden is burnt out. He's old, man. Motherfucker old. You know what I'm saying? Shaq, what do you think about this shit, man? This motherfucker, man. It's fake. It's not genuine. It's last minute. They're still calling us black. Miss. You know, you see, you're mislabeling us like a motherfucker, bro. You know, you're hella mislabeling us. We be tripping, man. Let's go. We're finished playing this. I'm gonna go on a couple more things, man.
That weakness in more conservative parts of Pennsylvania, a closely divided state that Biden narrowly won in 2020. The campaign's concern is not that the city's black voters will shift toward Trump, but that too many of them may sit out the election. This is Biden's third trip to Philadelphia and sixth to Pennsylvania this year, continuing a deep focus on the swing state where polling shows he narrowly trails Trump.
He trails that motherfucker. I'm afraid. Hold up. Who's on player?
Every lunch for the past 2 months, I've been eating Huel Instant Meal Cups, and it's changed the game for me. It's as easy as instant ramen, but much, much tastier. Plus, it has all 27 essential vitamins and minerals, as well as 23 grams of protein in each serving. I personally have replaced all my lunches with Huel, and I can honestly say it's made for me. And because it is high in protein, it helps you feel full while also making it easy to portion control and know how many calories you're getting. Plus, they send you a free t-shirt with your first order, and subscribers get 20% off. I can't recommend it.
Shit, that's some good shit to work out and eat. All right, so okay, my bad. So I'm gonna go into you know what I'm saying? I got cats, information people, you know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of little stuff I could talk about right now. So I'm gonna talk about a couple more things, man. These motherfuckers, look. The Biden administration brings out Elmo. You can't make this up, dude. Is it for kids or Basic Capone was good with you, man? Is this for kids? What bring down? See, we're doomed, dude. Was this for so-called black people? Let me see what we talking about. The Biden administration brings out Elmo. Let me see. Let me see this shit. This motherfucker. Joe Biden crazy. Joe Biden is out of his motherfucking mind. Oh, this wait. Sesame Street watching. So you have Elmo. Oh all right, so look, okay, as the Great White putting and reported, Joe, you ain't black Biden is damn. It's making a pitch to black voters in Philadelphia this afternoon about announced that black voters for Biden Harris initiative. That sounds like some bullshit. Ahead of the event, the Biden campaign accused Donald Trump of running an anti-black agenda. How is that? It can be recalled that the racist Joe Biden was close to the KKK, exalted Cyclops Robert Byrd, and even attended his funeral. And don't forget about Joe Biden's famous 1993 speech when he called black predators. Ooh, damn! Who is this? They going in. They going in on Joe Biden. He's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. I told y'all. Let me see. But damn, dude, why would you? Damn, he said you ain't black if you don't vote for me. But see, damn. So what if you say that somebody's not Jewish if you don't vote? Damn, they can shut them down. You say they're not Jewish if you don't vote for them, they shut them down. You better not say that. You better not. You better not say that. Don't say that. You know what I'm saying? And then you have Elmo. So what is that gonna do? Is that so? You got the kids and Elmo and black people. It's just too much symbolism. It's not. But see, that lets you know when people have nothing but symbolism, they don't got no policy for your ass, right? Duh. We tripping. All right, hold up. That's interesting with the Elmo thing. That's really ridiculous. I think that shit is burnt out. I think that shit is I think he's a clown. I think they clowns. Everybody a clown in this instance. Then you ain't black. Damn. No surprise. Trump campaign has no real outreach and engagement plan to reach black voters. See, I told y'all. Unlike our campaign, because he doesn't. No, my bad. This is them saying that, but he really doesn't. What is Donald Trump implementing for black people? But neither is they. Neither are they. They're not trying to implement nothing for us either, though. Look, the Democrats ain't trying to do nothing for us. The Republicans, they both have that in common, don't they? They got that in common, huh? Neither one of them want to do nothing for us. The campaign has no real outreach and engagement plan to reach black voters. Unlike our campaign, Trump believes that he does not need to put any effort to earn black support in America. The Biden-Harris campaign said in a statement that accused Trump of running it. Where's the anti-black agenda? I want to see. Trump used his time in the Oval Office to make life worse for black America. How was that? And reelected, he would go to enormous length to undermine and hurt black communities by repealing Obamacare and ripping away. Obamacare didn't help no motherfucking black people. What are they? Yo, Shaq, what do you think about this shit, man? Dude, what you think? What do y'all think about this shit? What does Obamacare got to do with? That's for everybody. They didn't say, hey, niggas, this is Obamacare for you. Here's Obamacare for you. They didn't say that's for Obamacare for everybody. Oh, he's going to hurt you by taking away about what the fuck that got to do with anything? They got shit like Cover California in California. They got shit to where, you know what I'm saying? You set your price of your motherfucking Medicare, of your insurance. They got some shit motherfucking in San Francisco to where I think insurance is free. What are they talking about? He gonna put you back in, oh man, and this and that, and, you know. I don't want to hear that shit. This shit is propaganda like a motherfucker. That shit is hella propaganda. That shit is lies. I'm not saying Donald. Now, this is what one thing they do. They are right. Donald Trump has no agenda for black people. Neither do they. My bad. Neither do they. So bad. Neither do they. You know what I'm saying? All right, hold up. Let me see. Look like a fucking tea leaf or something on his eye. That shit look burnt. Glaucoma. It might be some weed, like some weed or something. Huh? Okay, I'm not gonna read, you know what I mean, whole paragraphs and shit. You know what I'm saying? So and then has no real. I'll read unlike that. Okay, so then repealing Obamacare, ripping away black people, continue to divide the nation by bolding a white supremacist support policy that work to widen the racial gap. Nigga, the racial gap has been. So you mean to tell me 4 years that Donald Trump went in the racial gap was just like, oh shit, there goes the racial wealth gap. What the fuck is this dude talking about? Or whoever the fuck wrote this shit, because somebody wrote this for this motherfucker. One of his handlers and shit. So you know what I mean? So and then nation emboldened all white supremacists support policy that work in the racial Americans. He doesn't have the resources to support to tell it. Okay, this event would to woo black voters come in Philadelphia Inquirer, New York Times, Siena College poll earlier this month shows Biden losing support amongst young black and Hispanic voters, losing by 3% in Pennsylvania. Nearly 70% of voters say that the country political and economic system need major changes or even to be torn down. Shit, they should be saying that. That's the real. Now, no, I can't. You know, I can't say it. Now, I could say if you vote for Biden again, you're a fucking idiot, right? Straight up. You just don't give a fuck. You either don't know about politics or you just don't give a fuck. You just a slave. Or I'm not saying if you vote for Donald Trump, you ain't a slave either. So I'm not. But my thing is, you already see what this presidency was all about, and this shit, I can't do it. I couldn't do it another 4 years of this shit. I couldn't. But I'm not saying my life is gonna be isn't there nothing like that. It's gonna be the same old, but it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be more stupid ass policies, more open door policies, more focusing on LGBT and all these other groups, but don't focus on us. Symbolism, stupid shit. You know, him talking that dumb shit. You know what I mean? Because this dude is not. He don't really seem like an intelligent dude. You know what I'm saying? An intelligent motherfucker. Oh, it was a big scam. You know what I'm saying? Charmaine, it was a huge scam. Huge scam. That shit was bad. They broke that shit down to me when that shit happened, dude. It was bad. Because I was, talking that shit. Oh, well, there was racism and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I voted for Obama once. You know what I'm saying? After that, I wasn't fucking with that shit after that shit. So, He said Trump is your enemy of your enemy. But my thing is, under Trump, the motherfuckers was getting money, man. The economy was smooth, the gas was cheaper, man. It was just like, it seemed like it was night and day with this motherfucker and him. But there was some shit that Trump did I ain't like. It's one thing I don't like about Trump. He all up the police's ass. I don't. A lot of politicians are, but I'm just not feeling that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because these motherfuckers are people just like us. Don't put these motherfuckers up on some kind of. I don't like. That's the problem with this fucking this country. So I mean, my bad. This corporation, right? Shaq, what do you think about this shit, man? This bullshit they talking about. The polls show that Biden's support amongst young voters in the state, black voters in the state. You notice how they divide out black voters, the white voters, the motherfucking male Hispanic voters. These motherfuckers, man. Amongst young voters in the state has slipped since 2020 from 62% to 47%, and his back and from black and Hispanic voters has also waned from 71% to 57%. Why are motherfuckers still even supporting this motherfucker? Further sounding the alarm, nothing the majority of people in Pennsylvania said they would be financially better off with Trump backing off. They would. This month, I can't say, you know what I'm saying, if he get back, because they're all puppets. When this motherfucker was in office, the shit was better, bro. Trust me. He didn't hesitate. Well, even though that could have been part of the plan too, but he didn't hesitate on giving motherfuckers money. Joe Biden, how many stimulus checks this motherfucker issued? See, people from California alone should be getting some kind of special incentives just by living in a fucking expensive ass state like this shit. This is a motherfucking shithole, and it's expensive as it is. The weather's good. That's about it. Oh, you motherfucker, my bad. You got Disneyland and Knott's Berry Farm. This bullshit. Oh, you got a couple of beaches. You know what I'm saying? Just overhyped. Gavin Newsom and them and what's her name? Karen Bass stealing from the homeless, right? So same old shit. Business as usual, right? A recent poll, okay, so I just think this is a lot of bullshit, but of course after 2020, this shit went down. That's when your Biden got into office. Right? Motherfucker seeing how this motherfucker's a fucking idiot. After a recent poll from Cook political report shows Trump leading in 6 or 7 swing states. Damn. With Biden and Trump tied in Wisconsin still. Trump leads 2 points in Wisconsin in the latest swing state poll. Philadelphia Inquirer. The motherfucker smashing fucking Joe Biden. But see, it's up to the electors and electoral college, though. It ain't just up to, oh, man, this the popular vote. Man, that shit don't matter. What you mean, the popular vote? The motherfucking electoral college is popular vote. We're not a part of the system. The only thing we're part of the system is paying taxes. That's it, and working for some motherfucking shit. Because this is a motherfucking oligarchy, and it's what's the name? This is for sure fascism like a motherfucker. These motherfuckers will tell you they're fascists. Yeah, so Biden is full of shit.
Success could hinge on whether black voters get out and vote. Last week, Vice President Harris spoke at the Service Employees International Union's annual convention here in Philadelphia. And
we got to go to black states like Philadelphia. We got to go to black states like Washington D.C. We got to go to black states like this, But why are they coming now though? Oh, because the election is like 4 or 5 months away. I get it. I really don't want Joe Biden back in the office though. I don't like neither one of them. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Joe Biden is full of shit. He talk all that racist shit. He hang out with these racist KKK motherfuckers and shit. Talk that shit. Delaware had so many hate crimes and so many unsolved murders of black people. The news ain't gonna put that out there like that. But I had to do research on that shit. I ain't got time for it. You from Delaware, you from Scranton, Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? None of them places probably got the black people like that and that motherfucker. Philadelphia do. Right? So let's see how these motherfuckers pander, right? I just think there's. I mean, we just got to say too late is too late.
Last month, President Biden held an event at the MLK Rec Center in North Philly. A recent poll by the Philadelphia Inquirer, New York Times, and Siena College, it shows former President Donald Trump leading Biden in Pennsylvania 47 to 44% among registered voters. The economy continues to sway voters according to polls. The majority of people in Pennsylvania said they would be financially better off with Trump back in office.
So some these motherfuckers aren't playing. They're not fucking bullshitting around. They're not fucking playing. But see, we don't know that. But I you know what? I agree. Versus Joe Biden, I agree. Because I mean, this is a disaster, dude. This is a motherfucking disaster. And then look and see under his watch. Look at what these Democrat governors and mayors are doing under his watch with their cities. You know what I'm saying? And states. Like. Come on, 2022, the House and the Senate was all Democrat, plus him. What did he do? Nothing. What did he do for so-called black people? What kind of policies did he implement? Build Back Better, all that shit got shut down. That's embarrassing. Build Back Better got shut down. The George Floyd police and shit got shut down. The what's the other bullshit? You know what I'm saying? But see, you notice when shit like that, with certain policies. Well, I think they got shut down because it was bullshit, and I think the George Floyd shit was bullshit. The George Floyd shit was bullshit, and the other one, Emmett Till, was bullshit because he didn't get lynched. Oh, the Emmett Till lynching act. Did he get lynched too? Yeah. All right, so let me see. Let's go. All right, man. So let me go on my Facebook. Look up this shit. They probably on David Chappelle again. They on David Chappelle. What they on David Chappelle about? They on Dave Chappelle, huh? But see, I think a lot of times when these celebrities speak out, I think there's something with that. If you're not saying that in your comedy sketches or something like that, or if it's like nothing like that, why are you speaking out about it? Are you on a show getting interviewed about it, like just speaking out and all that? A lot of that should be some bullshit. Oh, I think I'm influential or more influential than the next motherfucker. So let me speak out about this bullshit real quick. Hopefully these followers follow me, right? Dave Chappelle accuses Israel. I'm not for none of them. I don't want to hear it. I'm tired of it. Hearing this shit. I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear it. Compton is fucked up. My bad. Some parts of Compton are rebuilding. Certain parts of Watts is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Where else? San Bernardino, shit, fuck LA. San Bernardino is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's another part of California. Detroit, that shit looks like a motherfucking movie. Like I Am Legend. You haven't seen I Am Legend? I Am Legend. What's the name with Will Smith? That's how Detroit looks. Motherfucking you know what else? Louisiana's fucked up. The St. Louis got one of the highest murder rates in the city in the country. These places is fucked up. So-called black populated though. They have black mayors and shit and shit like that. Interesting. Baltimore got a black governor and a black mayor. Look at that shit. I'm not saying that black people can't do this or ain't gonna do that. I'm just saying they pick these people to fuck shit up. See, you can go back and say, well, shit, damn, they can't run their neighborhoods. That's fucked up, and their politics are fucked up, and you know what I'm saying? Just so it's something else for people to talk about us about. So, you know what I mean? That's it. Then say on Dave Chappelle, huh? Let's look at this shit real quick. What is this shit? I got all these tabs open. Why do I got all these tabs open? You know what I'm saying? This shit look crazy. All right, hold up. Where's that Dave Chappelle shit at? I don't like when I open this, all this shit that's pop-up ads bullshit. All right, you know what I'm saying? Committing genocide in Gaza and blistering stand-up Abu Dhabi Comedy Week and reveals also maybe on a skit, you know, maybe he was doing some comedy. Reveals the only reason he believes Jewish people support the war. Reveals the only reason Dave Chappelle has been performing in Abu Dhabi, and when made the comments, he said he believes Jewish people support Israel because of anti-Semitism. Also said that Gaza Strip was facing genocide due to Israel. Let's play this shit, man. Hold up, let's play this shit. Is it me? Have y'all like internet or computer or just like phones been like running kind of weird lately, or is it just me? What does any of this got to do with business?
Hey, do not sell your Orange County house before downloading this. If you do just this one little thing before selling your...
I don't want to watch this shit. I thought this was Dave Chappelle talking shit. That's what I want to watch. Don't y'all want to watch that shit? These motherfuckers, bro, gotta fucking... Displaced Palestinians will walk along and devastated streets of Khan units in the southern Gaza Strip. Okay. The wounded are brought to Ali Bishop Hospital in Gaza City, Gaza, Israel. After Israeli army attack. What? I thought they were supposed to ceasefire like a couple months ago. Animals are smarter than people. I see why people say animals are smarter than people do. Like, damn. Animals just live and go off instinct on everything in their fucking, what's the name? They go off instinct and they go off their ritualistic, you know what I'm saying, routines. People, what do we do? We go off some bullshit. All right, so about halfway through the wide-ranging comedy set, Chappelle initially said that he had been told by his friends either to discuss the war or not. Why? Niggas is trying to force this motherfucker to this order to halt rough offense by UN top court. Ooh, nobody was talking about that on the news. Why? How come this is not headline news right now? Why is it not headline news? Come on, I don't want to see this shit. His ass, damn. All right. These motherfuckers. See, I never like to judge or like really like, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to certain judges, because you don't know if these motherfuckers is pedophiles or not. You got these, you call this motherfucker your honor and talking that shit, giving this nigga respect. This motherfucker be a rapist. Let's go. Interesting, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe that's just how I think. I don't know. Pray to this motherfucker. You don't even know this motherfucker.
Please be seated. The sitting is open. The States of Israel shall, in conformity.
So under so you got the UN, you got the national UN top court telling these motherfuckers to halt, right? Are they going to listen? Let's see. This is what makes me think a lot of this is staged and a lot of this is kind of weird, because today it's going to keep going on. Right? This happened the other day. Whatever, I gotta check when this happened. They're gonna keep bombing. They're gonna keep, you know what I'm saying, having offensive on each other and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna keep, you know, and you notice why? Okay, so this is another thing. This is how you know this. A lot of that shit was staged. Why are we not hearing nothing about any protesting on these college campuses? What happened to that? They just stopped. They took a break, right? I'm clowning. Look, they took summer break for the protest. Nigga, we on summer break. We ain't protesting. A lot of them motherfuckers want
Convention on the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide. And in view of
but they're not the only one that have been accused of that type of stuff. Remember, the U.S. was accused of that stuff with George Bush. George Bush cannot go overseas. That's what they say. Allegedly, right? Right? Junior Coltrane. Animals are honest. Humans have the ability to lie. Ooh, why is Israel's problems our problems? Why are they our problems? America makes them our problems. That's why. And you got these assholes and shit. Oh, free Palestine. Which I mean, I'm not. I was even before this stupid shit that's been happening these months. I was always a more of a Palestine dude versus Israel dude because I know Israel's full of shit. But that's not my problem either. Is Palestine because are they pro so-called black people? No. See, we can't be having these motherfuckers backs and they don't have ours. Does that make any sense? They only have power if people obey them. Ooh, but nobody takes them seriously. I noticed that, Junior Coltrane. I noticed that. It don't seem like people really listen to the national courts. I know, or the United Courts, United Nation courts. I noticed that. He said that motherfuckers don't take them serious. They don't. That's a fact. Well, these motherfuckers is full of shit at the end of the day. But Dave Chappelle, especially when a so-called black person guys, I really don't like this dude right here. I'm not gonna play his shit because I don't like him. But we'll go into Joy Reid. She looks like a fucking asshole with the blonde wigs and shit. A fucking asshole. You know what I'm saying? But see, damn, when the white girl gets the braids, then she's culturally appropriating. When you get the blonde weave, you're not. Okay, fuck it. We'll have it one way. We'll be one-sided. We could be one-sided. That's cool. We're gonna play this Phil Scott shit too. Oh yeah. And before I close out, we're gonna play this shit with Joe Biden kissing the police's ass just like Donald Trump. Both it's the same. The Democrats and Republicans be on that bullshit. They're not that much different. You know what they both have in common? Fucking over black people. So all right. So what the fuck was I gonna play right now? Oh yeah, Joy Reid with the blonde Trump weave or wig. Nowadays, I don't even know the difference. Wig, weave, motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Toupee, hair hat. All right, so what's her name? Joy Reid. Joy don't bring me no joy. Bitch bring me pain. Joy Reid, blonde weave or wig, whatever the fuck. Wig, no, Trump wig. These motherfuckers, man. Them Africans love wearing that shit too, boy. They love wearing that fucking bullshit. Fucking, I can't stand these motherfuckers. I don't like them. I don't like these people. Cause see, these are see. I don't even want to play. I'll play the black conservative over these motherfuckers. I don't like neither one. None one of these people motherfuckers. In my opinion, all of them are full of shit. If you ask me. All right. So even this dude right here. This dude is not a black conservative perspective. He's not from America. You know what I'm saying? Talking all that shit. If you so-called from this country and you look like me, that gives you a little bit more rights than somebody that's not. And they always want to jump on the conservative Republican side and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they should jump on the Democrat side, but don't Democrat have those weak ass policies? Oh, my bad. Not to bring Haitians over here, to bring Hispanics over here and all these other motherfuckers. My bad. Shut up. Let me shut up. I don't want to watch that. So you calling a reporter an idiot? You know what I'm saying? Very professional. Professional as a motherfucker, dude. You're a public person, just like your cop. See, you're a cop are public servants. You know what I'm saying? You out in the public, you should be, you shouldn't be free from getting scrutinized. from somebody going in on you. Because that shit, look at her hair. That shit look, boy. These motherfuckers talk about white racism and white this and going in, talking bad about the black woman, this and that. Look at her hair, dude. Damn, but he's kind of right. Dumbass. And these motherfuckers are so brilliant. So, you know what I'm saying? Supposed to be the Europeans supposed to be the smartest motherfucker ever, right? And these motherfuckers still going for Joe Biden policies. They're still talking that shit. Oh, I don't think he's gonna do it. Oh, well, you know, you know what, low key in the back of my mind, in the back of my head, I really don't believe this shit because I'm a white old racist motherfucker my damn self. But I get paid, you know what I'm saying, several $100,000 a year from this motherfucking MSNBC station to talk that shit, you know what I'm saying, and try to make it seem and pander and try to make it seem, you know, like Democrats are the best thing since sliced bread, which they ain't shit, really, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm an old racist white bigot motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, that believes really in Trump policies more than this motherfucker, but I'm not going to say it. Just like Judge Lee Peterson. Motherfuckers like that are probably get paid to act like that. Get paid to say that crazy ass shit about black people. Don't ever talk about shit about white people. Now I can see if you said that about black people and then you said shit about white people, I would agree with you on that because there's no lying in you. But when you talk about one group and not another, then you lying. You're being dishonest, like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? What you think about that, Shaq? What you think about that hair? What you think about that hair and shit? Joy Reid hair. Dawson, what you think about that hair? That shit look ridiculous, boy. I'll tell you. See, I'm not in like the thing of like talking about black women's hair and shit because usually that's like gay motherfuckers do shit like that. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? From a black male and shit that, you know what I'm saying, that is into black women, I think that shit looks stupid. You know, like a motherfucker. You know, it's funny because I just said the culture appropriation. When a white girl has braids and she's culture appropriated, she's trying to be black. But when you literally have a blonde toupee on your hair, you're not trying to look like a white man. I'm confused. She's not one of us anyway. She's from wherever one of her parents is a Congo, and the other parent is from motherfucking some shit. Senegal, no, I forget. Ghana or something. I don't know. What the fuck? Oh, Doc Boss, what up? Salute. You know what I'm saying? It's Doc Boss in the building. Uh-oh. Doc Boss, what you got? I want to know what Doc Boss think about this crazy shit. I got a couple of people in the chat. We're gonna keep going, man. Like at least another 20, 30 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? All right, man. We going. Shaq, you still there? Where you at, Shaq, man? None of them are really us if you think about it. Shaq, what you think about her Joy Reid? Her hair look crazy, dude. That shit look bad, boy. But see, it's not about, and she has a so-called black husband and shit. It's like, damn, surprise. You know what I'm saying? And what's up with this shit with Robert De Niro and Donald Trump? That he's an actor. I can't take it seriously. I can't take an actor is doing something in the public. I can't take that seriously because I don't know. How would I know if he's acting, if he's still carrying out some kind of fucking character or if he's really being himself? He's an actor. Donald Trump was an actor in a movie or two, in Apprentice. These people are actors, man. These people are entertainers. Oh, my bad. He was fucking on wrestling, Donald Trump, on fucking WWF. My bad. I don't like mess with this dude's channel, just to let y'all know that, because he's There's some things and some stuff I didn't seen before. He's like one of them type of dudes that never say nothing about white people, and I don't fuck with people like that because that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It goes both ways. It's not just black all the time. And if you on it like that, then that says that tells me who you working for. You know, that's not honest. Oh yeah, Trump was on Home Alone. Yeah, part 2. Huh? I remember that shit. So we gotta be careful now with these people. Ooh. Even though I think this dude's an immigrant myself too, but that's true. That's a fact. But see, you got to be careful because they're not. How am I for you if I'm not from here? If I'm not from here, how am I for you, the person that's from here? No matter if you so-called black or I'm so-called black, if the person's so-called the Mexicans don't move like that. But in other races don't move like that. But let's just keep it on black people because we're the ones that are simple-minded. So, you know what I'm saying? How could that doesn't make no sense. It don't matter the race. It matters, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't it? That's weird. I just think that's strange and shit. Like, these people are not going to do nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? They haven't. They got something called a Congressional Black Caucus. What do? They do stuff for there should be the 2 Mexican caucuses. Just put it like that. Immigrant caucuses. The LGBTQ caucus. Didn't I just say? I just said that, huh? I can't stand this dude, Charlamagne the God, bro. I cannot stand him. Damn, that's crazy. Sheila Jackson Lee ain't did nothing for black people. Then that's crazy because my pops died from pancreatic cancer. That's crazy and shit. But she ain't do nothing for shit. Once again, another one ain't doing that. Another one that just does everything for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? That's true, Charmaine. That's real. I can't say that. He's a grown ass man. He might even have maybe a stack, a couple mil in his bank account. I can't say that. Oh, the liberal media is brainwashing because this motherfucker's a grown ass man. He could do his research if he fucking wanted to. You think he's that stupid? This motherfucker working at one of the fucking hottest radio stations ever. I doubt it. Motherfuckers, motherfuckers like that are getting paid. You know, these motherfuckers are paying him to push that bullshit. He's probably stupid like that anyway, and really believes in those dumbass policies because a lot of motherfuckers nowadays are soft any motherfucking way. But Come on, it's not just he's just being brainwashed. That motherfucker knows what he's doing, man. All of them know what they're doing. And guess what? When you believe in these policies, you don't support black people. So perfect. But see, they're doing that. They're doing that for a reason, though, so they could hear the misinformation come from his mouth, so they could hear the stupid shit that he's saying on purpose come out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Not a smart dude. It seemed like I don't know all the shit I've heard and the shit that the moves I have seen him make, but at the same time, come on, that motherfucker. Shit, you could have a secretary. You could have a you know what I'm saying, person that do your PR work for you, right? They're gonna do they could do the research for you, right? They're part. They're part. Not even just that. My question is, what kind of jobs are they? You know what I'm saying? And a job, fuck a job. They're not careers. You know, see, we're not. They talk to us like we 13 years old, like we little kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck a job. A career is where it's at. Fuck a career. Owning a business is where it's at. So I don't know. Where are we lost? We be arguing. Oh man, the job that motherfucker brought them jobs. Oh man, Donald Trump didn't. Man, this motherfucker brought more jobs. And fuck a job. We be doing. And these are grown ass people talking that stupid shit. Well, I tell you, I see why these kids ass. The kids is assholes because the fucking parents right now are fucking assholes. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Somebody's playing tag with a bus here. Somebody is. The parent or both the parent and the kid are playing tag with buses and shit. So the debt, that's bad, man. This debt is crazy, man. These motherfuckers, man. But see, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear, oh man, well, Trump he was just picking up with Trump level. This motherfucker had in 2022, which was 2 years after he got in, the House and the Senate were all Democrats. What is the excuse? There's no excuse, huh? Hella feeling, huh? Why would you say something like that and you're running for president, dude? Let's see. And they expect us to believe that. Oh, you said it. Like motherfuckers that be on the internet know that he didn't say it. So I can see why this black conservative cat just automatically debunked that because come on, bro. Come on. If I'm doing research, because I'm not even a YouTuber like these motherfuckers are. If I'm on this shit, I'm knowing, bro, but I do be on this shit. I got motherfuckers that fact checks like motherfucker that give me information, but you know what I'm saying? Come on, dude. He didn't say that. I'm not even. I don't stick up for no kind. No, I know you. They probably gonna be on me for saying this. I don't stick up for no kind of European motherfucker. I don't. I don't do it. But at the same time, in this instant, that's a lie. He didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say. Why would you say that and you running for president? But doesn't that mean you're a shield though? Doesn't that mean that you're see this dude's come on. See this guy, you know, he does his shit, you know, the black conservative perspective, but I'm gonna give you this perspective. The reason why they're bringing you don't think that's a coincidence that they're bringing them on multiple platforms? You don't think that's a fucking quinky dink? Oh my bad, there's no such thing as coincidences, but that means that all these media stations are all in cahoots. There's only like 3-4 owners that are all like, well, my bad, 6-7 companies that own all the media. Viacom, News Corp, CBS, Disney, Time Warner. There's 2 more. I forget. So that's 5 I just named right now. 5. I just named 5 right now. There's 2 more. You know what I'm saying? So come on, man. They're all bringing him on to talk that stupid shit because he's and he you know what I'm saying? He a brother, you know what I'm saying? Because he black. When they know he's gonna say stupid ass shit. I'm gonna play a little more of this real quick. I don't like this channel, bro. I don't see. We get it. We get it. Let me take this. Go off this thing. We get it. You know what I'm saying? We get it, man. That shit was Charlemagne, and he was on the Fox News talking that shit. That lets you know it's just they're all the same, man. Why would Fox News want to have somebody like that on their show? Right? But like the dude said, he going on a world tour. They're promoting that dude, Charlemagne. He a plant. Remember, he was messing with the little girl. What happened with that? He was messing with an underage girl. They swept that under the rug, right? Right. So, let me see. I want to. Let's get into this. What's the name, real quick, before I get off here? This Black Authority. Where's this? Where's this at? Yo, Shaq, you hear what? You there? So, Black Authority. Black Authority. My Black Truth. Black Truth is spitting. This is a channel I do watch because I hardly ever disagree with this dude, man. I can't lie. Let me see. I can't lie. That's what I say. All right, let's go. Okay, so this is fair use of Act 1976 under Section 107. This gives me allowance to report on this video for commentary purposes and educational purposes. All right, so we're going to play some of this, and then we're gonna play the Joe Biden one about the police. So this is Michael Steele. I believe he ran for president. Am I wrong? Some years back, I believe he ran for president too. I believe he ran for president, but he's a Republican. This is a black Republican, Michael Steele. Famous black Republican. Why is he on MSNBC? And just like we seen Charlemagne on Fox, see, these people are all this. It's all the same. You think just because he's a Republican, he don't work on MSNBC? He's a Republican. He's not a Democrat. That's Michael Steele right here. This dude right here is Michael Steele, Republican. Why is he on MSNBC? Why is he not on Fox? Why is he not on? You know what I'm saying? That's interesting, right? MSNBC is liberal as CNN, or maybe probably even more liberal. So why is he on this station? I try to tell y'all, man, we can't keep falling for this Democrat Republican. Oh man, conservative. I'm a man. I mean, see, one thing about me, I do have conservative values. Why would I have these liberal values? Liberal values is weird, and it just don't make any sense to me. I'm for liberals, but damn, are you for family? Shit, the shit that the liberals pushing, that's not family at all. The liberals ain't pushing no family. Put that shit out, right? So, all right, hold up. Yeah, he's on. He is on. I think a lot of them are. All right, so let's. I'm gonna play this in like the other. And why are we talking about Carly B and Sexy Red? The headline of the thumbnail of this says, "News MSNBC docs explore voting rights in the South." Why are we talking about Carly B? You comparing black voters to Cardi B. Honestly, and these are black people doing this shit. We got to be mad at people that look like us, dude. We got to hold them accountable. We got to hold their feet to the fire. We got to get on them. We got to show these motherfuckers this shit. We ain't gonna keep taking this. The screen you can't even see, huh? This old milk dud head ass motherfucker right here talking that shit. Let's
along with that. At the end of the day, though, they do reflect a sentiment that's in some parts of our community, particularly the sentiment of, I don't know what's been done. I don't know if I'm going to vote. And so it's not something that we can just dismiss, right? It's something that we have to address. You ask me, what do I say? And what we say a lot of times when we see that in the communities, we say, you know what? I hear you. I feel you. I do this work every day. And there are days that I wake up and I'm like, oh no, I don't know if I'm feeling this, right? And so the first thing we do.
That motherfucker can't relate to what the hell we got going on, dude. He can't relate to. Come on, man. Well, see, I get it. Everything's so political. Instead of making your choices or what you agree on, or certain kind of lifestyles or things that you don't agree on, it's just like everything's so political that these motherfuckers and me agree on this, so we gotta side with this party. But this other party don't agree on that, so we ain't fucking with this. It's just we don't see that this politics shit is divide and conquer. We don't see that shit. We really don't see that, huh? And you got the white conservatives. They're trying to so and so's trying to divide. They're trying to divide the country, motherfucker. What are you talking about, man? America is the most divided, probably. The hell? Let's go. They think they're funny, huh? Let's go.
Is to affirm that the frustration of folks are feeling is real, right? It's their lived experience, that it's not just something that's made up. But after we do that, now we're in a dialogue, right? Because we haven't just treated them like they're crazy or they're just lazy. Now we're in a dialogue and we can take the conversation forward to show them what exactly is at stake, to show them what exactly has been done, to show them why it is, how is this voting process connected to what it is that you want.
Oh, you can practically smell the desperation, can't you? All of that phony bravado and all of that fake arrogance that they had is totally gone. They're looking quite deflated, the bootlick class on white media cable nowadays, aren't they? Looking quite deflated indeed. So you have Black Voters Matter, who is a sock puppet group, by the way. I've told you about them on this channel numerous times before. They're a dummy front group for white DNC donors who want to finesse us into voting for nothing. And this very intersectional individual who they had in front of the camera sitting here talking about how great it is to vote for the Democrats, but he couldn't tell you why. This entire segment was practically written by the DNC. It's a pathetic and clumsy bit of political propaganda. They bring up Cardi B.
She look like a Mortal Kombat character right there. She look like Melina from Mortal Kombat and shit. Don't she? She like fucking Elvira looking ass girl, man. That plastic surgery dude, that shit, she does not look the same, man. I'll tell you, boy.
B, because they know the black grassroots has no respect for her. So they think that by claiming Cardi B is echoing
fake, eyelash fake, titties fake, hair fake, motherfucking ass fake, everything just fake. But talking about she want a real man, though.
Our sentiments, that's supposed to make us drop our position and vote for Biden, or it's supposed to make the less informed out there think, ooh, Cardi B's saying the same thing that these black media folks are saying, maybe they.
And whoa. Even though I don't like Cardi B, I think she's a fucking asshole. But look what she said. It kind of makes some sense. Look what Cardi B said. People got betrayed, Cardi B says. She not voting in the presidential election. You know what? I can respect that. You know what? It don't sound like, you know what? I don't like her. I know she a plant. All them broads are plants. Because, see how most of them were strippers. But that's another story. Before they became rappers. But this makes a lot of sense, though. I don't think nobody coerced her. I don't think nobody told her to write this. I'm going to keep it 100. I think this is her saying this shit. I don't think nobody coerced her on this one. I could be wrong, but she said people got betrayed. She ain't voting in this presidential election. In an interview with Rolling Stone published Thursday, Cardi said she felt layers and layers of disappointment under the Biden administration, is upset about the United States' destructive role in foreign affairs. I agree. Did she say anything wrong? She's right. I don't know why they compared it to Cardi B, like she's some kind of figure and trying to oh well, her influences. These motherfuckers, I don't agree with that because these stupid, a lot of these stupid broads, they're not like young broads that like her and listen to her music. They don't care about no fucking politics. They don't give a fuck about no fucking administration and no damn. They don't even know about what no fucking. They probably don't know what the word foreign affairs means in this motherfucker. So they're not tripping off that shit. But it sounds like she just was like, if you ask me, sound like somebody asked her about this political shit. She just came straight from the hip, like, I'm not feeling this shit. This is some bullshit. I ain't voting for none of them. I respect it. Neither am I. Let's go. Neither am I.
Hey, all is wrong. I just need to leave them all alone. And then hopefully some of them who don't pay so much attention, they'll be migrating away from what we're doing. That's what mentioning Cardi B was supposed to accomplish. She's an immigrant. On top of that, she's certainly not FBA. So by mentioning her, they think that it's going to muddy the waters. After all, does intelligent black society want to be associated with the trash bag heifer who made WAP? Now, in regards to this little talking point, keep in mind, this is the same Democratic Party who made Get Your Booty to the Polls. These are the people who apparently think that they're going to play on Cardi B's sordid reputation as a means to drive a wedge between each one of us. Make no mistake, this hit piece is a direct attack on the black grassroots. They might as well have said, don't listen to Tariq or Professor Black Truth or any of those other troublemakers online. That's what they should have said. Also, look at what Honey Bunch here said.
And so it's not something that we can just dismiss, right? It's something that we have to address. You ask me, what do I say? And what we say a lot of times when we see that in the communities, we say, you know what? I hear you. I feel you. I do this work every day. And there are days that I wake up and I'm like, oh no, I don't know if I'm feeling this, right? And so the first thing we do is to affirm that the frustration our folks are feeling is real, right? It's their lived experience, that it's not just something that's made up.
The first thing we need to do is to acknowledge their lived experience, that they're not making this up. Oh, how very different MSNBC sounds now. Because it was back during the 2020 election that Joy Reid used her show as a platform to launch an attack against the black media. And just like with this MSNBC segment, Joy Reid was also using another one of these little sock puppet organizations propped up by a bunch of white shadow money. She was using one of them little groups. So this is what these guys do, the same doggone strategy, the same moves over and over again. Get some sock puppet organization paid for by white power and get their little flunky black person to get out there and attack us obliquely. And when Joy Reid launched her broadside against us, she was attacking everything we were saying, everything that we were talking about reparations, everything we were saying about black people getting tangibles or no vote. MSNBC was attacking it then. So this flies in the face of what the world they were doing just a few years ago. Oh, how the narrative has changed. Yeah, because they tried to ignore us. They tried to ignore us for many, many years. They thought that they were going to ignore us out of existence. But what they realize is their ability to just conjure magic, it don't work. They're not going to be able to do that hat trick. The old, we control the horizontal and the vertical. No, you don't. It's not a matter of if you just don't talk about us, we'll go away. Unlike Black Voters Matters, unlike Simone Sanders, the white media didn't create us. White power didn't create the black media or black empowerment. It didn't create the black grassroots. So it doesn't have the power to destroy us either. They can ignore us all they want, and they did. They spent many years ignoring us and taking little slick shots at us, but we didn't go away, and we're not going to. So when he sits here pretending to be acknowledging what we're saying, yeah, this is coming after years of them thinking they would ignore what we were saying or misrepresent what we were saying or bury the truth under a mountain of lies. They tried to ignore us. Then they tried to say that our complaints and our grievances weren't happening. It was all a bunch of Russian bots. Yeah, it was Vladimir Putin who was talking about reparations. It wasn't us. That's what they were saying. How do you know that it's Russian disinformation if you see people talking about reparations? Joy Reid said that on her show. So that's what these guys were doing. They were saying that it wasn't our lived experience. Apparently it was Vladimir Putin's lived experience. That's what they were saying just a few years ago. But since the narrative didn't take, and because they could not deflate or otherwise undermine our momentum, now they're having to pretend as if, oh, well, we're acknowledging that they're not making it up. Yeah, after years of claiming that we were. Or rather, after years of claiming that the Russians were making it up.
You know what? I hear you. I feel you. I do this work every day. And there are days that I wake up and I'm like, oh no, I don't know if I'm feeling this, right?
He pretends to agree that we have a point and that he feels the same way we do. That's a rhetorical trick, by the way, used by sleazy salesmen in order to con people. They told him, oh, I understand your objection. And, I feel the same way if I were in your shoes. But here's why you should give us all your money for this crappy car. He's doing the exact same thing, because in the very next sentence, he says,
now we're in a dialogue and we can take the conversation forward to show them what exactly is at stake, to show them what exactly has been done.
Now there's a dialogue and we can take the conversation forward to show them what's at stake, to show them what exactly has been done. Now, did you see how he did that pivot? He went from saying, they have a point, I feel the same way, to saying, we need to move the conversation forward. But he doesn't say to move it forward to giving black people what we've been demanding. Instead, he just says we need to move forward to talk about what's at stake. In other words, let's move on. Yeah, you've given us your objections. We've heard it. Now let's move on. That's literally the same old shop-worn DNC sloganeering that we get every 4 years. This is the most important election of our lifetimes, they say. The most important election in human history, they say. We heard that in 1988, then in 1992, and 96, and 2000, and 2004, and 2008, and 2016, and in 2020, and we're hearing it again now. This guy is trying to lead us back to the treadmill to nowhere and have us running in circles again. Some of you will go for it because some people are shills.
Shit, my bad. Yeah, this shit tripping. Shit. Damn. It stopped, huh? Oh, then it should stop. Damn it. Hold up. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I don't know why this I don't know, when I be on StreamYard, this computer be acting up. But yeah, man, it's a trip. These politicians, man, they politics, But yeah, like he said, okay, here we go. Like he said, that black votes matter, whatever that chairperson, whatever president, whatever, whoever that cat was, he can't even name nothing or not one thing that the Democrats actually done for us. Right?
And plants around here, they're easy to spot. But those of you with an IQ higher than your shoe size will be able to see through the scam regardless. This clown is part of the DNC's Get Out the Black Vote effort. Because at no point does Tinkerbell here actually say what Democrats have done for us. Did you notice that? He just wallpapers right over that, blows right past it. It doesn't really matter. What matters is what's at stake. None of these DNC plants can ever say what Biden has actually done for black people. Well, I can tell you all about the broken promises that Biden made 4 years ago. The White House level police accountability commission that he had promised during the 2020 election. As soon as they called the election for Biden, he immediately said that he suddenly realized he didn't have time for that. And well, Congress ought to handle it. But even if I were stupid enough to seriously think that he ever wanted a congressional level police accountability commission, he never mentioned it to Nancy Pelosi. And he never mentioned any of that at the State of the Union addresses. In 4 years, he hasn't done that. Keep in mind, the State of the Union address is where presidents always present the policy ideas that they really want to pressure Congress to pass. But he didn't say a word about a police accountability commission or how Congress needs to establish one. And then there was the George Floyd Policing Act, which also went nowhere, though Biden did make sure to give the thugs in blue hundreds of millions of dollars by misdirecting COVID funds, appropriating COVID money to police departments. Now, he didn't do what he did.
See. Why are you giving these police all this money and you're pushing this Democrat? You on the side because the Democrat Lives Matter side, right? Supposedly. Y'all pushing the Black Lives Matter stuff and this and that, but y'all still, when it comes down to police, wait, no, wait up, we ain't gonna rock the boat. When it comes down to police, we ain't gonna rock the boat. We're gonna talk that bullshit with and push that Black Lives Matter stuff, you know what I'm saying, be in support of that. And when it comes down to punishing the police, nah, we're not gonna do that about that. Why would you give the police all this misallocated money from code? Shouldn't you be giving that money to them for something? Or for them not to do something? But you see that they're killing black people more than ever, and you still just giving them money, right? That just says a lot to me.
Did with the 94 crime bill and use that federal money as leverage to compel police departments to change their policies, end qualified immunity, punish cops severely for misconduct, stop hiring police who bounce from one police agency to another. He didn't do that. Instead, he just forked over hundreds of millions of dollars with no strings attached. This was rewarding those criminals for their barbarism. And who can forget how the Biden administration, in an unprecedented move, he sent his Solicitor General to the Supreme Court, the Trump-appointed Supreme Court, in a case that the federal government wasn't even involved in. And yet Biden sent his Solicitor General to the Supreme Court to interject his view that the police shouldn't face civil liability when they intentionally violate someone's Miranda rights. And then there was Biden's so-called...
You have your representative go to court and say that they shouldn't be held accountable when they violate people's Miranda rights. So they violate the Constitution, and you argue on their behalf for them violating the Constitution. I can't stand this dude, man. I'm telling you, man. With Trump, you know what you get. With this dude is a snake. This dude is a chameleon. This dude is he a liar. Well, Trump's a liar. All of them are liars. But like I said, Trump is more honest. Like as far as, I'm not saying honest like but as far as honest as far as his personality. What you see is more what you get with that dude. This dude is just a weasel, man. Why would you do that? Why are you trying to, you know what I'm saying? Why are you trying to give, at least Trump says he's going to help the police out. This dude is sneaky about it. You're a Democrat, supposedly, for the people, right? Supposedly, even though Republic means give back to the people. And you don't want to have the police be held accountable for what they do to the people? Ooh, that don't sound good. Everybody should be held accountable. The criminals should be held accountable. Regular motherfuckers should be held accountable. Police should be. I don't get it. So when if a fucking judge does something crazy, is he not arrested? I don't get it. Why are the police held to so big of a esteem? I think that's weird. Yeah, he does think black people are dumb though, but some of them are, man. So there's a towel heads everywhere. Oh, they don't like us. Hell no, they don't like us. Oh no. Be darker than you, don't like you though.
Lift Every Voice plan, which he and Kamala couldn't even define what that was. It was basically just a list of the same old empty DNC talking points about economic change and social justice. Well, there was no change and no justice.
You notice that's true, and you notice none of that he's right. And it's the same old, they just say that over and over again. Oh, climate change, just social justice. Oh, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, that shit is dumb. You know what I'm saying? You really see how stupid that shit is to really think about it. Climate change, social justice, just the same old talking points, the same old things that they know black people done heard over and over again. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and we're repetitive. with repetitory. So we gonna fucking, you know what I mean? Really believe in that. You know, you know, the real way that you could push the propaganda to people was by you know, letting them pushing it over and over again, repeating it.
And no lift every voice plan either for the last 4 years. Biden didn't even have the decency to announce that he was dropping that pathetic canard. He just stopped talking about it. And the white media and these black bootlicks, they let him get away with it. These are just a few of Biden's broken promises, but Sweet Cheeks here didn't say a word about them because the only reason they had him in front of the cameras was to whitewash all of that. We're making demands. This guy's job is to get us off of that. First, by making a phony, pathetic pretense that he agrees with us.
I hear you. I feel you. I do this work every day. And there are days that I wake up and I'm like, oh no, I don't know if I'm feeling this, right?
This is how these sellout Negroes have always carried water for massa. I know yous is weary and tired of massa's lies and broken promises. Well, I's is weary too now. I want to use. I's has bared your burdens too, just like yous. And I'm also weary of massa's lies. Some days I gets up and wonders, why is I still picking the cotton for massa? But you know what? There is other slave owners up the road named Massa Trump, and he's even worse than Massa Biden. So we got to support our good Massa now. Don't forget what's at stake now. Something else I need to remind you of, when Donald Trump became president, you had a lot of black people who were terrified, quaking in their boots, peeing their pants. But I and only a handful of others told you that Trump, racist as he is no worse than the Democrats that we suffered under. That was a big thing that I asked you 4 years ago. Please tell me what it was that the Democrats claim Trump is going to do that's worse than what Obama already let the Republicans do. They weren't protecting us from anything. Is that the big lie that I'm supposed to go for? Well, you better make sure Trump don't get in there. The Democrats is going to protect us. From what? When have they done it? When have the Democrats protected black people at all? What have they done to protect us?
Nothing.
In fact, Trump would actually spend his time going after some of these other groups, you know, the ones who thought that they had found a comfortable place under white supremacy. He would show them, nah, white supremacy has no permanent plans for any of you other non-black groups either. And that's what happened. Some of these other groups who have been playing footsie with white supremacy, they got a hell of a wake-up call. That's what Trump did. Trump is not our friend. He's our adversary. No two ways about that. And Joe Biden is no better than Trump. No two ways about that either. Keep in mind, Trump didn't pass a 94 crime bill. Trump didn't make a bunch of false promises to us. In fact, he made none at all. Trump didn't pretend like he was going to support us. And as a result, we had no illusions about what we were up against. See, that's what a lot of black people fear. That's what they're actually scared of. With Donald Trump, you got no choice but to get off your butt and have to fight these white supremacists. See, with Biden and the Democrats, you can just tell yourself a sweet lie. You can hit the snooze button and pretend that, well, Biden's going to do something about these racists. People like being able to close their eyes and go back to goofing off again, which is what Biden represents to them. Okay, you voted for Biden. It's been 4 years now. The racists in the GOP are still attacking black people left, right, and center. And what has Biden done about it? He did the same thing Obama did, and Clinton, and Carter, and LBJ, and Kennedy, and Truman, and Roosevelt, and you get the picture. So somebody can tell Honey Bun that we're not going for the okie doke. Speaking of people who need to be put on notice, Simone Sanders was on CNN. And you remember when she lied through her teeth during the 2020 election when she claimed Biden had nothing to do with the mass incarceration of black people that followed the passage of his 94 crime bill, or as he called it back then, Biden's law? Remember how she lied and claimed that it was actually the states who were locking up all those black people and it had nothing to do with Joe Biden's crime bill? And then when Victor Blackwell debunked that lie, she then retreated to, well, the law isn't perfect, but.
What he also said was, his comment was, what he also said was that the majority of folks that are incarcerated were incarcerated at the state level.
And there's a reason for that. Let me put up the truth in sentencing incentives here.
And I mean, there is a reason for that.
But there's a reason. Let me put it up. Let me put it up on the screen, guys. The truth in sentencing section of the 1994 crime bill. This is page 21. It incentivized it offered billions of dollars to build new correctional facilities if states would increase the percentage of convicted violent offenders, increase the average prison time, increase the percentage of the sentence was there. Did this bill not incentivize putting more people in jail and keeping them there longer?
Increase the sentences on these motherfuckers. That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Have these motherfuckers in there for longer. That's fucked up. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. I can't even lie about that. That's scandalous, man.
Victor, I am not going to sit here and tell you the crime bill was perfect. There was
look how you looking at her.
Some really great preventative things
full of shit.
that it did. It took on the NRA, and then there was an overcorrection. What you're describing was an overcorrection.
Yeah, Biden used to be real proud of his crime bill back in the day, but now he's been running from it for 20 years because it became a political liability. And today, Biden and his spokespeople try to act like he had no idea what was in the 94 crime bill. And hell, he certainly didn't even write it. He had nothing to do with it, don't you know? That's how they try to talk today. So this segment was nothing more than a paid DNC ad to get out the vote. You have these AstroTurf organizations paid for by these white shadowy donors. They put the word
shadowy. It do be like that, man. They be getting paid by these white people. That's why, honestly, there's no black. Like, is there really black politics, dude? Is there really? You know what I'm saying? Is there really like, oh shit, black base? You know what I mean? Organizations for so-called black people? No, there isn't, man. Are there really a group that's actually going to come out and actually help you and actually, you know what I'm saying, represent you? No, there's not. Actually, no. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. This is not looking good, man. They're all most of them are all bought and paid for. So there is no, like I said, there's kind of no such thing as a black politician in a way. You know, well,
black in the name of their little front groups. It's done as a form of branding. And then they have some sniveling black front person who they pay. And this person gets out front and claims that they're the leader of the group and they're the leader of nothing. Well, we're not fooled. There's a black media now waking the people up, shaking the people, and making sure that when the white media lies, we bring you the black truth. We've been spending the last 4 years making sure to remind you of Biden's lies so that you don't forget about them. We also remind you how he's been doing things for everybody else except for us. Black people are the main victims of hate crimes in America. There's been an Asian hate crime bill, and now they're trying to pass an anti-Semitic bill, which would be nothing more than you can't criticize Israel. The Mother Emanuel Church massacre, the mass shooting in Buffalo, the one last year in Jacksonville, and a bunch of others that are individual murders, but all part of the exact same anti-black hate crime pattern. And yet, no matter how many black people get murdered, nobody's ever running around with their hair on fire saying, oh my God, we have to pass an anti-black hate crime bill. And Biden won't even talk about it. What does that tell you? It's because he doesn't disagree with all these murders. He wants to cover for them and protect them. Now, the Democrats, they've been trying to split black people along gender lines. They were pushing that crap heavy, but it didn't work. So now they're retreating to the respectability politics crap. And on a side note, if MSDNC thinks that we should vote for Biden, or rather vote for nothing, simply because Cardi B disagrees with that, then I'd like to know, why was Kamala Harris dancing to Cardi B back during her own pathetic failed presidential campaign? Now, you know some white DNC staffers set that up for her, and it was the epitome of cringe. But the Democrats had no problem with Cardi B back then. Her flash and trash routine was just fine with them when they were trying.
Flash and trash routine.
Trying to reach out to black female voters. And at the time, Cardi B wasn't saying anything critical about the Democrats, so they were fine with it. And it was Cardi B who set the frame for the Democrats to do that get your booty to the polls stuff. They were basically imitating the garbage that she puts out there. But now Democrats are singing a new tune, and Cardi B is the enemy. And while I agree that I'm not going to be following her, the reality is we never have been following her. She's the one who's following our lead, because she damn sure wasn't talking like this before. And the white media knows that. They're using Cardi B as a proxy for us. She could have been anyone. As long as they're a prominent black person and they're saying things that sound similar to what we say, they would be spouting the exact same faux critical line. So they're just going to rinse and repeat the same old message because tragically there's a few soft-headed Negroes out there who don't think. And while this sad trend has begun to change, the question is, has it changed enough? I also noticed that they're not talking about polls anymore. Notice that? Remember when the Democrats and the white media used to talk about black voters overwhelmingly love Obama's stankin' drawers? Well, you haven't seen a good poll for the Democrats with black voters in years, have you? And neither Mamie Sanders nor Sweet Pea said anything about that. Nobody's saying the old, well, we know the past polling looks bad, but we got some good polls over here. They can't say that. There's been a significant change in and of itself. Now, to be sure, the only poll that matters is the one on election day. But this is about how the bad guys can't dominate the narrative like they used to, and they know it. So regardless of whether this was meant to appeal to a few low information voters out there who don't pay attention, or maybe it was meant to appeal to some of those baby boomers and have them thinking, oh, that's some of that loud, raunchy music I don't like. I knew them folks online was up to no goods. No matter who it was meant to fool or deceive, it's not going to work. Simone Sanders is talking, and sure, the white media can give her a platform, but they can't give her legitimacy. That's the reason why they're bringing on these little sock puppets here, because they want to talk around what it is that we're saying, because they're terrified to actually talk to us, because as far as they're concerned, if we're even in the room, that would blow them out of the water.
He's right. Yeah, but tune into Professor Black Truth. He be spitting fire, man. He be on it. Yeah, man. So I mean, y'all see, man. Look at the Biden crime bill. It's horrible, man. Terrible. You know, you giving these prisons more money or a certain amount of money and stuff like that to lock up more people and to keep them in there longer and all. It's just scandalous and shit. But see, that makes sense because you got these same some of these some of them, I think a lot, really keep it real with you. These politicians you know, got money and stakes into these private prisons anyway. So that's really what that is. And to fill these white people's pockets, man, because they didn't want to invest in these prisons and these Creed people too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get on out of here, y'all, man. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Good looking out for tapping in, man. Junior Coltrane, Charmaine Dawson, you know what I'm saying? Shaq. You know what I mean? Who else came up in this mug? You know what I'm saying? Doc Boss is up in here. You know what I'm saying? Who else was up in here, man? Mason Capone was up in here. Too Black, Too Strong. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know, coming up in here, man. Support, man. You know, y'all hit that like button, share this out to y'all. So I know Dawson shared this out. Thanks. Hit the like button, share this out to y'all social media. Hit the notification bell to let you know next time I'm going on. Share this out, share this out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna holler at y'all. Salute, and peace. All right. Take care, man. Until next time. Word. Word. Junior Coltrane will stay up.